What started as just a small act to support the black community during the peak of the George Floyd protests has grown into a massive undertaking that's now having a huge impact. As part of our Celebrating Community series, our ABC 10 News reporter Leah Pizzetti shows us how a little bit of fabric can mean so much more.
Long sleeve sweatshirts.
In this Barrio Logan building.
With each shirt, it was an expression of an emotion and a feeling that I was having at that time.
Erwin Hines stands surrounded by his creations from the last year.
Still all tying back to the Black Power movement.
T-shirts hang in this space, all with similar powerful messages that started in 2020. As someone who has always enjoyed designing shirts, Hines turned to his creative side when George Floyd was killed, and he wanted to make a difference.
And I put out my first T-shirt, expecting it to just be shared and expecting to print maybe 25 for me and my friends to wear, but it got shared by some influencers, got shared by media platforms, and from that people begin to ask, where can they get it, where can I get it, where can I get it? And because there was demand, I then turned it into a pathway for donations.
His Future is Color clothing company was born. He says in less than a year, he's been able to donate more than $100,000 from sale profits to groups like the NAACP, ACLU, and the African American Modern Art Museum. Through the last year, continuing to design different styles and share new messages, keeping the dialogue moving.
When I think about what a T-shirt is and the importance of something accessible, it's so that everybody can engage in that conversation. Because the more people that engage in the conversation, the more likely we are to actually have a major cultural shift.
He says there have been moments that stand out, like museums asking to put his shirts on display to document the historic movement from last summer, and a student reaching out.
He sent me a screenshot of his syllabus. My T-shirt was on the syllabus, and they were using it again to learn about these different moments in history. So for me, those are the moments that are personally fulfilling.
And while the protests may be over, he says the culture shift is here to stay, and so are his designs.
I would like to think that by continuing the T-shirts, it's going to keep the conversation alive, but also begin to delve into new conversations.
Powerful moments all started from a little bit of fabric and a lot of thought. Leah Pizzetti, ABC 10 News.
Making a difference. In addition to donating to existing organizations, he's also raised enough money to start a Future is Color mentorship and scholarship program for kids of color. If you want to purchase some of Erwin's clothes, we have a link on our website at 10news.com.